some reason, I can't cross the threshold of the doorway. It's a very fat man who seems not at all motivated to do anything for himself.
I demand the pork chops now!
I can't! For some reason, I can't cross the threshold.
Get over here and refill my beer, you serving wench!
Frederick, do you mind reading this for me?
It says, in a nutshell, that you can bite people on the neck and drain their blood till they pass out. But you should do it when no one will see you.
Frederick, would you mind reading this for me? My crow's feet are sore.
Sore my ear. All right, fine. In a nutshell, it says you can't enter homes without being invited in first. You also can't enter if they have holy symbols, garlic, red or white roses, or hawthorn branches on the entrance.
It's the open and close sign for the store. It says they are closed right now. Let's see what this says on the other side.
Pork chops, woman!
Surprise, surprise! Instead of closed, it says open. Wow, that one really caught me off guard.
The sign says, yes, we are open. Come on in. Can you tell me what this sign says? I'm afraid I don't have my reading glasses. Yes, it says, yes, we are open. Please come in. I wonder how that got turned around. Oh, well. That did it, Frederick. I suddenly feel different. I feel I can walk into this shop now.
Pretty sneaky, sis. I mean, Mona.
It's a pair of toy muskets. What's wrong, Frederick?
I'm just disappointed. For a second there, I thought maybe we were gonna get to shoot somebody.
I don't play with toys, but I'm glad to see that these toy guns are put up away from the children. Children should really only play with dolls.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if you want your kids to be made fun of by other kids who do get to play with toy guns.
It's a lot of brightly colored cloth. I can't think of any reason to take any of her cloth. Besides, I don't want to steal from this poor woman.
Don't put your fingers too close to his plate. You might lose a couple.
I'll probably regret this, but may I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Why are you so rude to your wife?
Sometimes you need to put a woman in her place, which should be in the kitchen grabbing me another beer.
Why aren't you working?
I'm out on a disability. I have a mental anguish over having to work more than 6 straight hours. It nearly drove me mad. And I think I may have a permanent mental damage.
No argument there.
How come you drink so much?
Have you seen my kids? Need I say more?
Don't you think you should be nicer to your wife?
Don't you think you should be nicer to me, eh? Perhaps we could continue this discussion over a bottle of wine at a local tavern, I know. Low lights, music, private booth, but lose the bet.
You're disgusting. I think I better go before I do something that I'll regret.
Don't worry, baby. You can do whatever you want. I promise. I won't regret it after.
Too bad Inky ate our mace. I have a desire to bury it in the top of his head. It's a sewing machine.
What are the odds of finding it here, in a dress shop?
It's a chair. People usually use them to keep their backsides off the ground. It's the kitchen. My, there are a lot of dishes stacked up in there. Yes, I'm reorganizing my collection of Draxylvanian limited edition missing persons dishes. Each one has a lovely hand-painted image, painstakingly hand-painted by a bereaved family member of the missing person. They make lovely Christmas presents. I plan to sell them door to door to make a little extra cash on the side when I'm not so busy. Not sure when that will be. I'll just help in the kitchen. No. I just spent hours organizing and cleaning the plate collection. They're all stacked very precariously, so please don't go in there. You might upset them, and then I'd have to do that work all over again. I hope you understand. Yes, and I didn't mean to upset you. Why would I be upset? My life is perfectly fine. No upsetness with me. Cuckoo. Frederick! Hello in there. Anyone else in there? No one else. Just me. I don't have any hired help. What would I need them for? Excuse me, miss. Can we speak with you for a moment? A moment is about all I have. Why aren't your kids asleep? I haven't had a chance to sing to them yet. I always sing them to sleep. Unfortunately, my husband is rather demanding and rather hungry as well, and it's going to be a while before he finishes his dinner. I used to sing at the Perry Opera. Perhaps I could sing for them. Would that help you? Certainly. If you can get my kids to fall asleep, then once my husband finishes his dinner, I should be able to help you out with whatever you need. Why is your husband so hungry? Good question. Apparently, sitting around on your ass all day doing nothing but drinking, yelling, and passing gas that could choke a mule generates quite an appetite. How did you meet your husband? When I was many years younger, my father accidentally ran him over with our family carriage. The magistrate ordered my father to pay for his medical expenses, but my family didn't have any money, so I agreed to live with him and work as his servant to pay off the debt. And since the two of you fell in love? No! And then my family's house burnt down, and I had no place left to go.
It sounds like something out of a fairy tale that Edgar Allan Poe might have written.
Have you ever thought about leaving your husband? I've thought about it 10 times since you first entered the room. Unfortunately, he owns a shop and everything in it. I would have to leave penniless and without my children.
Yeah, leaving penniless would definitely be bad.
Why do you have all those dishes in the kitchen? I had to take an extra job to pay for all my husband's food and beer. I earned a little money selling gift plates door to door and washing dishes. Without the extra income, he would eat everything and the kids would go hungry. Who is paying you to wash the dishes? I'm doing some food service work for the stadium. Tonight they're having a benefit for the Association of Draxylvanian Constables. I already finished cooking for them. In fact, I just doused my cooking fire. Now I have to wash all of their dishes. In addition to that, I have to stack and organize the gift plates in a special way so they're easier to sell door to door. I make everyone stay out of the kitchen. What are your children's names? Siegfried and Roy.
I bet they get picked on a lot.
True. Not the most manly names in the world, but again, my husband likes them. He thought it would toughen them up if they got picked on a lot. So far, I think it just made them more hyperactive, insensitive, and demanding. Still, gotta love them!
No, you don't got to.
Shh! Do you happen to have any black cloth available? Yes, I think I have some stashed away someplace. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to get it for you until my kids are asleep and my husband is done with his dinner. Thank you for talking with us. It looks like a wedding dress that has seen better days. It looks like the font may have been burned a little.
What does that tag on the corner say?
It says, property of Miss Havisham.
Burned, huh? Must have been a heck of a wedding.
It's a dress made for a toddler. Oh, and it's so cute. That dress might come in handy for something. I better not take it now, but I'll keep it in mind just in case. I don't want to take anything from these people unless I have to. It's a clothes hamper filled with dirty laundry.
It looks like these kids get into everything. Their shirts are covered with mud, chocolate sauce, paint, blood, and what appears to be bear feces.
These kids must be a lot to handle. What? Just because I am a woman, you think I should fold their laundry? What are you, some kind of chauvinist?
In their defense, Mona, it is 1895.
Maybe you should look through that pile of clothes and find yourself a nice pair of shorts to eat. It appears to be a Queen Victoria action figure.
I wonder if they also have the Prince Albert Summer Playhouse set. It features a built-in tea set, fox hunting stallions, and of course, a jacuzzi.
I don't collect dolls, just teapots. Plus, there's something strange about one of their dolls' hands.
You're right, Mona. It looks like it's the ultra-rare Queen Victoria variant that features a fully extended middle finger on the left hand. That thing would be worth a lot of money if it was still in the box.
It's some kind of toy.
I've heard about those. It's one of those new transfigurers. You think it's just an old carriage, but then you move the pieces around and suddenly you've got a wooden Indian.
It's an assortment of random objects. I'm not a nerd, so I'll just leave those alone. It's a poster for the local sports team, the Vlad's Landing All Blacks. It's some kind of chest. That is not going to happen. It's the bedroom window. It's Siegfried and Roy, Madame Stoker's two children.
Active little munchkins, aren't they?
We've got to find some way to get them to sleep. Otherwise, Madame Stoker won't have any time to help us.